Well, we was at the bar last night, and I had shared the week before my colonoscopy, and we normally don't like talking about medical things because when you get to be our age, that's all some people talk about, and it can give you diarrhea listening to all the troubles people have been through. And so what came up, this one fella had an open heart surgery. We remembered that. It was Willie Will. And he's a right big fella, but he liked too many pork rinds. And he liked a lot of barbecue with extra fat. And we think he had a cholesterol problem and something else he inherited. So he had himself a heart attack. And his wife knew because he turned kind of blue and he fell to the floor. He was lucky he married a woman what liked him, because there was another fella in our group. He and his wife did not get along years ago, and she had left him for the weekend to be with her sister so she could cool off from something foolish he had said. He said lots of foolish things. He makes me seem like this Aristotle fella, that Greek fella named Stotle, who was so smart, which I ain't, but he makes me look smart. Anyway, he was at home alone, fuming about her, and had a heart attack and didn't survive. And so this other fella, though, Willie Will, had himself a heart attack, and he tried to ignore it. He wanted to go to the barbecue place what I go to and have a meal after a heart attack and go fishing with me. And his wife grabbed him by the ear and shook him. He's a big feller, but she was so upset he was going to die on her. He got her down to the emergency room, and they did open heart surgery. And he said, woo-wee, ain't nothing hurt like that. That's like having an elephant take a tusk and open up your chest. They patched him together right good, but he looked like he'd been drugged through barbed wire and then pooped on when he came out of the emergency, out of that surgery. He looked terrible. He's doing okay now, but he's had to give up. The doctor told him all the things he had to give up. He had to give up barbecue. He had to give up chitlins. He had to give up pork rinds. I don't know if life's worth living if you got to give all that up.